Alright guys, so as you know, I have breached the 1,000 subscriber mark. I am currently at this time of recording around 1,200, so I'm a bit late. However, YouTube totally sent me something special for passing the 1,000 subscriber mark. You guys ready for this? Look at this. This is good. They sent me my own play button. Look at that right there. Professional, classy. I mean, I don't think it can get much better than this. Like, look at that. Presented to Pathfinder Plays for passing 1,000 subscribers. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, guys. That's pretty great.
Hello, everybody. So, in all seriousness, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. I never thought I would make it this far, and to be quite honest, I didn't really know what I was doing when I started. I went through a lot of changes. I remember I started my YouTube journey, I guess you could call it. It's kind of a cliche right now. I started uploading videos, and I started with Battlefield. And those videos, if you go to the channel and you sort from oldest to newest, you will see a few very awful Battlefield videos. I loved Battlefield. I still love Battlefield, still play it. And I was inspired by people like Jack Frags and others like him. And I wasn't half bad. I would get 60, maybe even 70 kills, 20 deaths in some games for Battlefield 1, I should say. And I was like, man, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I could make YouTube videos for this. Lo and behold, I could not. My editing sucked. There was a lot to learn about editing. There was a lot to learn about what good footage even is. And I gotta say, if you're not consistently amazing at Battlefield, odds of you getting good footage that's worthy of showing the internet is going to be very slim if you're trying to save time. I was consumed by too much time trying to get good footage, and it was stressing me out. So I was like, flip, man, I'm going to go ahead and switch genres a bit, and I found indie horror games. That was her again. Please, for the love... Open the door. Oh, dear Lord, I was right next to it the whole time. Now, the indie horror games, I thought I would try it out because, I mean, some of the biggest YouTubers do indie horror games. You have Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, what was his name, CGU or CGS Gaming. There's a lot of YouTubers out there who do indie horror games. It gets good clicks. People love seeing the scared reactions. But dude, maybe it was because I was just getting started, but my click-through rate was trash. My watch time was good. The small amount of people that actually watched my videos, they watched the whole thing. It was great. But the YouTube algorithm didn't really care about that. It took like 3 months. My first 3 months on YouTube, 3 or 4 months, I gained like only 70 subscribers. And at the time, I was popping out a video a day. I was downloading a new game. I was recording that gameplay footage. I was editing it and then uploading it every single day while doing full-time school and working full-time. I don't know how the heck I was even able to keep up with that kind of a schedule. I mean, that's insane output for very minimal reward. And I remember watching YouTube gurus, and they were like, oh man, whenever you're first getting started, you just gotta put videos out, just start making videos. And I agree, I learned a lot of editing skills with that insane amount of video output. However, I will say that it didn't necessarily help the YouTube journey per se, because people will watch poorly edited videos if the content itself is good. And if there's one thing anybody should be stressing to new people to YouTube, is that editing comes second, the quality of the information comes first. Whether it be entertainment or informative videos or whatever, you know, that's just kind of how it is. So I was getting dragged down, and after only like 3 or 4 months, I was already feeling the burnout because of this huge video output and my other life responsibilities. And I was just like, forget this. So I went down to a few videos, still doing the indie horror game thing. And then I was like, you know, I need to change something, because I am not getting the amount of subscribers and viewership that I know I deserve. So I started thinking, I was like, what other video games, what kind of games do I like to play? And I was like, dude, I really like survival games. And so I started looking on the Steam store, and I saw this game called Myst Survival. And there's a few bigger YouTubers who tried to play it. Mad Vlad played it around a little bit. He wasn't too fond of it. To be quite honest, it's not really that great of a game. I mean, looking back at some of the videos, and I'm still following the development of it. Super small development team. It's not their fault. It's hard to develop a game, and a lot of people love the game. It's not necessarily bad, but I don't think it's not good. That game kind of changed the direction of my channel, because I started getting videos. I made my first top 10 tips video.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pathfinder Plays. Today I am bringing you a list of 10 tips.
And that one right now has like 13,000 views, which, I mean, yeah, after maybe a year, but still, I mean, I thought that was amazing. I started getting lots of subscribers from that top 10 tips video. And I still get some comments on it even today. And I made this huge playlist, this Let's Play. There was like 36 episodes or something like that in there. I did everything you could possibly do in the game. Made lots of tips and tricks videos. It was great. But then the issue always comes with indie games. You don't know what to do whenever the game ends, because it's not this huge game. Maybe you'll be able to squeeze out 50 hours of it if you're lucky and you're creative, especially if you're trying to fish for content in there with things that you think people would like to see. And so after that, I started branching out to a little bit more popular games like The Long Dark. Abysmal viewership with that game. I tried The Forest, abysmal viewership with that game. And I was getting discouraged, dude. I was like, I found this game, Myst Survival. It was doing well for me, but then there was nothing else to do with that game. And then I was just... You can't win. With YouTube, it's a constant evolution of risk and reward. And so I stopped a few. I beat The Forest. I stopped playing The Long Dark, because even though I really love that game, it just was, in terms of YouTube, man, it just was not worth my time recording, because it is very demoralizing to upload a video and be proud of it and look at your analytics the next day and see that the internet didn't think it was worth a click, or think it was all that you thought it was. And some of the times they're right. You know, in comparison to a lot of the other YouTubers out there, why should they watch yours? Why should they watch mine? And that's whenever I started realizing, I was like, I need to get some personality. It's not about the game necessarily. Some people follow for the editing, so I started working on my editing skills, and they're still meh to me. Some people follow because they like the content creator and their personality and what they have to say. And so I try to just be myself on camera and while recording as much as possible, without trying to be fake to keep people's attention, so to speak. And we have a nice little community. I mean, I have my Discord. I started my Discord so I could get in better contact and keep the Path fam, you know, kind of going and connected, and that's helped out a lot. It's been growing a lot recently, over 100 members right now. It's phenomenal. And so I started doing all these things and trying to work on community relations. But then I found out people like to see informative videos from a creator they like about a game that they think they would be passionate about. And that's where Dead Matter comes in. And Dead Matter, obviously it's not out yet. I see comments, people saying that I'm a thirsty YouTuber because it's not out yet, and, you know, just stop making these videos because it's not out yet. And those don't necessarily bother me because they don't get it. They don't get the YouTube grind. They don't understand what it means to know and research what people are even searching for. I'm making these Dead Matter videos because people want the videos, you know, and I'm more than happy to make them. And so I found Dead Matter, and I read through their website, and I started watching some of their devlogs. I think I found out about it from Big Fry's, one of Big Fry TV's YouTube videos about it, and I was like, dude, this game looks freaking cool, right? Like, you have the factions, you have the NPCs, you got the gunplay, the world exploration, the setting is 2 weeks after, like, anything you would want from a survival zombie horror game, it has. And I was like, what can I do with this kind of a game that's not even out yet that I'm passionate about? And I remember watching this video, and this guy was like, he's like, how do you grow a gaming channel on YouTube? And he made some valid points. The gaming saturation, the gaming niche is so saturated on YouTube, it is almost impossible to grow. It is almost impossible to grow on YouTube. I firmly believe that. And I am grateful that I have been able to make it so far, even though I only have 1,000 subscribers. And I am proud of myself because I was able to achieve that goal. And I think that I'll have a nice long career. Well, not career as in I'm living off YouTube, but it's a good hobby. It's a good career. I like providing value and information and entertainment to people that I didn't even know I would like to do that, you know? But I do. I enjoy it. This is my hobby. And the guy in the video, he said, if you want to start getting a foothold on YouTube as a gaming channel, you have to start making videos about a game that has potential, that has yet to release. And that's what I started doing. I started popping out, like my first Dead Matter video is immediately. People loved it. I made a top 10 tips video, even though it's not out yet, because the developers are so transparent with the information. It's easy to think of tips of what not to do in the game because they're already telling you the aspects of the game. And so I started coming out with, you know, I just delved through their Discord channel and I was searching for keywords like vehicles, car, truck, guns, factions, NPC, and I was making videos about all those things and becoming a resource for this game. You know, I wanted to become a resource that people would go to say, I don't know this about Dead Matter, maybe Pathfinder knows. And so I started doing that. I made the mistake of using one of the videos from Dead Matter News. I thought he was a developer whenever I first started making the videos. I thought he was connected to them. I thought it was okay to use the video, but he got a hold of me on Twitter, and I didn't get a notification for some reason. Sometimes I still don't. Even on my Discord on my phone, I don't get a notification. Even in my even if somebody PMs me sometimes. But a few days passed, and I got copyright strike because I used this video. So I was like, "Frick, man!" And my video got removed. And that was it was for like a base building or something, I can't remember, but that was demoralizing. But I kept going, you know, and I started I took a break because I applied for the partner program so I could, you know, get the game a month early and try to shell out some content to you guys. This was before they announced they had an NDA for the closed alpha. And I got denied like 4 or 5 times. At least I haven't heard back from them, so I'm assuming so, which is fine. And so I was like, you know, forget this, dude. Like, I'm just going, why would I make content for and bring thousands of viewers to this game, to these developers, if I'm not even going to be getting any love back, you know? And so I started doing other games again, which it kept my channel alive, and it kept me up and running. Got good views, was getting subscribers, slow growth, but steady growth. And then after a while, I was just like, dude, there's got to be something. Like, after the second delay that I experienced from Dead Matter, I was like, there's got to be something that I could do with Dead Matter that could increase the flow, increase the productivity of my channel. I don't care if I don't get partnered anymore. I just want to make good content that people want to watch, that they find value in, that will help me grow. It's like this nice win-win situation. They get value, I get growth, and the cycle goes on and on. And so I came up with the idea for the Dead Matter random questions from the Discord series. And my goodness, that was a good idea. A lot of you guys watching this video right now came from those videos. And man, I am grateful to you guys for finding those videos. I'm grateful for you guys for subscribing and leaving lovely comments and supportive comments and joining my Discord and really taking part in this Path Fam thing. You know, it's cool. It's cool to have your own community, and it's cool to be a part of that community. And so I guess I don't know where to go from here in my YouTube journey. I don't know where I'm at. It's just it's a season of many. Right now, it's a Dead Matter season where I am rocking out Dead Matter videos and psyching people up and providing value as best as I can. But will the game come out in time if I were to run out of questions to give you guys gameplay? Will I live stream the gameplay? I will be starting up my own server to play with everybody at. But there's so many things that are unknown about the future of this channel and the direction it should go. I know for a fact I should stay with Dead Matter because you guys love it. I love it. And the developers are really cool, and it's done very well for the channel. And so I will be sticking with that. This ain't no channel update. That's all I gotta say about that. I just want to say, guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for sticking with me, and for the guys who have been with me, subscribers, since I remember my first subscriber outside of my friends was subscriber number 11. I remember his username, Cyanide Knife. He was the first, I don't think he knows this, and he's in my Discord. So if you see this video, shout out to you. I know you're busy. He was my very first subscriber outside of my friends and family, and I remember going to my wife and being very, very happy. And he's still here. He's still a subscriber. He's been around since number 1, man. And so for all you guys that came after him and have seen me through all my terrible videos and have stuck with me through my editing improvements and my genre changes, thank you. Because I wouldn't be here without you. And I owe you guys a lot. So, that'll be it. Take it easy.